All right. I think we're on. Well, welcome back everybody to the Picking Pennsylvania podcast. I am Justin. Down below is eBay Ron and Joe. No, I got noises coming from my computer left and right. All right. Yeah, we're good.
We're good here. I don't hear shit.
Well, I have my AirPods in, but I heard it come to the computer, but they're linked to the computer. I don't know. Sketchy stuff. I got so much stuff on my desk here, it's unreal. We'll start real quick. Drink of the day. It's a beautiful winter day out there today.
Canada Dry Fruit Splash.
Got Munster.
Oh, the white one. I was drinking that last night, Ron. I still have the can in the office.
I don't know if it's the same one because I got it through Wise and they substituted. It's L carnate with plus taurine. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that
it looks like the same color. I think it has a slightly different taste.
It's probably not good. It's probably not good for you, but I'm drinking red water.
Who what?
Spring water.
Red water
with that. It has that red. It's I think it's called Mio. It's like the water additive.
Oh yeah.
I drank 4 bottles of water today.
If it came out of the faucet like that, we call that rust.
Yeah.
It's iron fortified.
After 4 bottles of water today, I need something to add to it to change the flavor a little bit. Plus, we're doing a weight loss challenge at work, so just trying to drink more water.
Anybody bring anything else good to eat since the challenge started? That was a good start that first day with the cookies.
Who the hell showed up today with somebody brought?
That's good.
Somebody brought chocolate cupcakes today, like from Giant.
Oh yeah.
Had their kid's birthday party and they brought the leftovers in. I didn't touch them. There's still when I left at 3:30, there was still 2 left down in the conference room.
Yeah, everybody that's not in the challenge probably ate them. You hope.
Around people who are in the challenge.
You weren't eating them, right?
Nah, there's 8 other people in the challenge, so I don't know who the hell was who was eating them.
Yeah, they might have.
Ron was absent last week, and before we touch on that, Ron, top of your head, 5 things you hate about auctions.
Oh, I can give you everything I have. Buyer's premium, lack of preview, not noting proper damage or posting pictures of the damage. Shield bidding, employees bidding on.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
People moving items from one box to another. In other words, they make their own box. Dishonest sellers who say something is new and it's not. For example, I bought a new Bose stereo receiver, and I get home, I open it up, cut the tape off the box, and here it's an old Techniques receiver that doesn't even work. Bait and switch, basically. Horrible food or lack of food in general. Bidders who work together to run prices up or to keep prices down. Packing material not supplied. Cancellations that posted.
Technically, that's supposed to be illegal. So
they
don't enforce it.
No. And online auctions.
Pretty much covered our list, Joe.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything too different.
Yeah, that's what I said. But the big one is online auctions. It just killed the resellers. Yeah,
so the other big question then for you, Ron, is did you find anything good last week? Or interesting?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. I got into, it's not too often my wife gets houses that I can get into, and got into a hoarder situation.
Wow.
It was this family's this aunt. It was an estate. They already filled up 5 garbage bins before I got there. I mean, I'm talking those big long ones in the driveway.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm thinking, my God, what did you throw away?
Yeah.
So I filled my SUV, and you guys know how big my SUV is, twice. Wow. And I gave them $500, even though they really didn't want much money for it. And then my wife goes, "Oh, got another one for you. It's really good. The guy's an attorney. You know, his parents lived in the house for 100 years, you know, and it's family owned. I'm like, it's loaded with good stuff." And I get there, and everything is just shit. I mean, it's moldy as hell. The basement is because the guy's an attorney. All of his paperwork was in the basement.
Apparently, he wasn't a very good attorney.
Yeah,
No,
right.
No, actually, I felt bad giving $400 for the stuff, and my wife goes, just give him some money. And I'm like, I gave him $400 to my wife, and I said, that's me losing money. This is like me paying retail.
Yeah,
and I'm losing money on fees and my time. The only good thing I got a Schwinn Stingray with a shifter, which is nice. I mean, it was his when he was a kid and had the drag slip in the back. I told him it wasn't the original seat. He goes, yeah, it was. It was the seat that came with it. And I'm like, no. I said, it's a Schwinn seat, but it's not blue like the rest of the bike.
Yeah.
Missing the fenders. He doesn't remember what happened to him. And it's badly pitted because it kept in the basement. And I got hardly anything there. A bunch of records, some stereo equipment, a box of jewelry. I don't know what else I got. So that was another truckload. And then I went down to Rensel's auction in the York area instead of bidding online because he had watches. And I was hoping to be a bunch of stuff they didn't have. And I'd assumed it was left over from Morphe's, and it was. But, oh my God, the Invitica watches, I just could not touch. If I'm doing 50, 60 on 3 watches, it was bringing $200.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was just nuts. I mean, I did get lucky. I got, I think, the better watches, the more expensive lots. But I think I got 6 lots out of 50.
And people are just way overpaying for stuff online. It's terrible. That Geeman's is killing them with prices. I mean, have you watched them at all? Out in Effort, Geeman, Geham, Geeman's. They're out in Ephrata. Geeman's. It's an auction house. Yeah, they sell online only, and that's it. Me and Justin 2 years ago met his parents at the car show. His parents were selling some shit, and they said, well, they just take it over to their son or son-in-law and let him sell it at his auction house over there. But I've been watching. You can't touch stuff. They had a whole bunch of glassware Pyrex and stuff. You know, the 4 colored bowls, blue, red, green, the primary colors, $95.
Yeah, that you can only get $70 for on
yeah. I mean, some of the Pyrex bowls, and they weren't anything special, just some different colors and stuff. $130. You know, now there's a couple with the one berry and the pink set brings good money, but this was just it was just like the primary colors, $130. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know where the people are selling the shit. So
I still have that set in the van from the 100-mile yard sale. That one side street we cut down that old people had the garage open. It was the ones with the clear bottom, and they're translucent.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I paid $1 for a set. I don't even know how many's in there. 3 or 4. I'm missing one out of the set, but I stole them for $1.
Well, Cabin Fever has their sale up at the York, not the York Fairgrounds. It's
is it still online again?
So I emailed him. I said, "You're going to have anything in person only, like you've done in years past?" And he said, "No." He got back to me.
No,
It's all online.
Yeah. That's at the end of the month, right?
No, it's
is this weekend?
It's this coming weekend. And get this, admission isn't $10 anymore; it's $20.
Well,
so even if you bid online, you still got to pay $20 to get in order to pick up your auction merchandise.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Yep.
That's unreal.
Yep. The general admission, they call it, because it's a show too. It's an expo.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, hell, that's worse than the buyer premiums.
Yeah.
At least I could see the buyer premiums. I don't like them, but I could see why they do it. But geez, it's charging you to get in there. That's uncalled for.
Yeah, they're the only people that do that.
Sales over the week, just small stuff again, which I like because it's thrown in a padded envelope and go. I did sell an electric motor. remember back in the neighborhood off Knives Road, one of the Springfords. I'm not sure what it is, but remember you were.
Is it the place where you got those stirrers?
Yes.
Okay.
I got 3 motors for $10, and I've sold one already for like $50, and I just sold one last night for $95, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a nice little sale. I hope they have another one, but his health didn't look too great. So
no,
good this year. It could be bad for us this year. I remember the lady. He has models too, because I went to her sale before and something like that. And she had one model out there. And I said, "Do you have any more?" And she's like, "Oh, my dad does." I'm like, And she hasn't had another sale until that one we went to last year. So Sweet Pea has joined us in the comment section.
What?
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea. Oh,
he joins us. He joins us weekly.
Oh yeah, he gives it. I thought you said P. I said, what's he doing?
He's downstairs watching Sports Center, eating Doritos with his after-school snack. I'm up here working, doing a podcast.
Sorry about the Steelers there, hippie.
I wasn't. I had no faith in them making it any further than they were lucky to make it anyway.
Hey, you did just get good news today.
What's that?
There is good news for you today.
What? I didn't see nothing.
The 2 running backs from Penn State are returning.
Oh, really?
Allen and was it Singleton?
Yeah, Singleton and yeah.
College Game Day put it on their TikTok. I immediately commented back. It's like, yeah, but Drew still has to throw the ball, so that's an interception incoming in 3, 2, 1.
No, he doesn't have to throw the ball. That's the problem. They shouldn't have been throwing the ball.
Oh, that kid, man.
That was horrible.
I said it all year long is like Penn State. Here's a very good statistic. Marcus Freeman, the coach of Notre Dame, has more wins over the last 10 days against top 5 teams than Coach Franklin has in his whole career.
Yeah, his career there. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, so it'll be interesting next season. Who you going to bet on championship? You know you're going to bet on.
I just bet week to week here.
Is the line out yet?
For that, I don't know. Wait, that's tonight, isn't it?
No, I think it's the 20th or something. 20th.
Oh yeah, it is the 20th. That's right. It's next.
Tonight. Yeah, the Rams and somebody else.
Yeah, maybe I'll parlay that with the game tonight.
Let's see here.
I kind of like the way Notre Dame's been playing it. They got a shot. I think they got a shot.
Oh man, look at that on FanDuel, because that was the first site that popped up. Notre Dame is giving Ohio State 8.5.
Oh, I'd take the money line on him then. Shit, I'll take the money.
I'm sorry. Let me reverse that. There it is. I'm sorry. Ohio State's giving Notre Dame 8.5. I misread that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Ohio State's favored by 8.5.
I'll take the money line on Notre Dame. I'll take a plus on them.
Yeah, plus 285.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Over under's 40. Yeah, over under's 45.5.
I mean,
you probably make a good parlay on that.
Michigan proved that Ohio State can be beat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You stop the running and you check the receivers at the line so they don't get open in the flats right away. That's all.
Yeah.
And you could sack that kid. That kid's nothing. He can be sacked easily. I might have to throw some bets in now. And I'm not going to bet for
Oh yeah, I mean,
all my parlays will be going against them. Let's see here. Big news. End of last week, I was watching the stock market, and I'm thinking, man, my account jumped up there 10% on some stocks. What went up? eBay went up. It lost it like the next day. And I'm thinking, what the hell did eBay do for their stock price to jump? Because it's usually up and down.
Right.
Have you guys heard the Facebook Marketplace combination they're going to do?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to work, but it'll be able to put your eBay listings, if you have your social media accounts linked, onto Facebook Marketplace, onto your Facebook Marketplace account. So you're listening now. If you know, Joe, if you have AirPods listed on eBay and they put it on Marketplace, and somebody sees them, that transaction will finish through eBay. So you don't, they're not going to pay you cash and meet up with you or.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, if you got local pickup active on all your listings, everyone's going to be wanting to buy stuff that you got listed in your store for $7 or $6 or whatever, and they're going to want you to meet somewhere to pick up.
And they're in California.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason why I turned all my local pickups off for all my listings, except for the big items, because I got tired. I mean, people are buying stuff. They see the word free, don't even see it says local pickup. And then I have to send this big long email to this guy in California and say, hey, when did you want to pick up this cooler? Here's my address. I'm about 3,200 miles from you.
It's going to be really interesting. I don't have local pickup listed on mine. Every now and then I do sell local pickup, and I just don't add the tracking number, so I get dinged on that. But I mean, I don't sell enough that it makes a difference. I mean, my account's never been on that threshold of being shut off. So I don't know how I'm going to handle. eBay hasn't really put nothing out either, so I'm not sure how they're going to handle it.
Yeah, I won't do it. I won't cross anything over.
But knowing how eBay does, I mean, they're not going to do it for free. There's no way.
Right.
My guess is,
well, yeah, because if you're doing the shipping and the processing through them, well, then you're going to be protected through eBay and everything too. So they're gonna have to charge fees and stuff because they're going to be handling all the legal problems and everything else that come through it.
Yeah, I just don't understand. They put that out there. It's good news. I mean, it gets a lot more eyes on your listings. However, I don't know how they're going to play it because I can't imagine they're going to do it for free. They don't do nothing for free.
Well,
so what I'm thinking is what they're going to do is you must have your listings promoted at a minimum for them to take them over to Facebook Marketplace. I mean, like if you promote your listing 5%, we'll put it on Marketplace for free for you. That's just how I feel. I mean, because they're gonna want some extra money off of it. They're not, like I said, nobody works for free in this world, especially not eBay.
Hey, did you guys, since I wasn't online last week, I wanted to bring this up. Did you guys get an eBay message that said something about unwrap your personalized 2024 selling recap?
I did, but I didn't do it.
I don't know if I guess it's the first year sending it out. It was kind of interesting. It says, here's to 24 years and 1 month on eBay. So I guess they pick up when I joined.
Okay.
What's cool is it says, I'm in the top 5% for watches. It says top performer alert. You're out 99% of sellers in your category. Keep aiming high. And it tells me what my first sale for the year was. It tells me what my top sale was. And it told me my busiest day was February 23rd with 29 items sold. I had 3,600 buyers and just about 250,000 views. I thought it was kind of interesting to read that.
Yeah, I didn't do it. Maybe I should do that. I was just reading the eBay's thing on the whole partnership with Meta or /Facebook. Everything. I mean, it just sounds like they are going to put that up there on Marketplace, a picture of whatever the hell you're selling, and it will be a clickable link that automatically takes you to your listing on eBay.
I wonder if you even have to have an account with Meta.
I would believe so because it will put it under your Marketplace store.
Yeah, I may finally end up having to create an account.
That's what I was about to say. Ron's online treasures are going to have to create. I mean, you don't have to create. Well, I don't know. I don't know how you do that. I don't know if it works because your business page can't have a marketplace, can it? Like my Susquehanna Picker page, that marketplace is all run under my Justin Bradnick Facebook page. So,
yeah, it'd be interesting to find out.
It'll be interesting to see how they do it. Like, are they going to put a picture of your item and then the price, and then, or is it just going to pay you? Are they going to? They're looking for people to click on the shit, and they're not just going to. Hey, here's a picture of a tape measure with no price. Like, oh, I'm looking for a tape measure, and then they'll draw people over just to get clicks. I mean, they'll make money off advertising for sure. That's what they want people to click on it, and I'm sure when it takes you to your store page, you'll have some sort of ad on there. Like I said, nobody works for free.
I wonder if it works for MySpace.
MySpace, and probably not. Or I mean, Instagram too. Eventually, it's going to go to Instagram, and I don't know, TikTok. I don't know if that will be around here in a few days.
Yeah,
what's that? 19th or something like that.
Yep.
Unless it's sold by then, I guess. Or certain aspects of it's sold. I follow it, but I don't follow it. But
yeah, I think they're planning on waiting for Trump to get into office, and we'll see what Trump wants to do. But I believe he expressed interest in saying, because it's China.
Yeah, but then he wants to take another look. I think he wants it. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I've always felt this way about that whole deal. Is China stealing our data and information? Yes, they are. Are we stealing theirs? Yes, we are. It's a tit for tat. The one thing I hate to see, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it, is, I mean, we have corporations dealings in China, like big ones, Apple, Google, Microsoft. I mean, you name it. What's to say next week China says, in interest of our national security, Apple, you must sell all your Chinese stuff, portion of the business, to a Chinese-owned, which is basically a state-owned business. You know what that would do to that stock? And if Apple goes, Google goes, I mean, the market just crashes. The whole NASDAQ goes, and the Dow will follow. That's what I fear.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know what's going to happen. I think there's going to be a big pushback if Trump wants to. I don't know what his latest thing is. He wants to do what, 30% or 50% tariffs?
Yeah, I don't. He says that it'll never happen.
Well, I think it's just to put pressure on him to have something in place and straighten things out before he has to.
Yeah, and it's just like he just shouts a big number out there, and
well, I mean, look what it's done to Canada so far.
Yeah,
he stepped down.
He's out.
He don't want nothing to do with that.
But with the whole TikTok thing, I mean, there's so much business that goes on that. I mean, I only ever bought one or two things off of it, but I mean, that's a big income source for a lot of people.
Oh, sure.
Well, they're trying to do whatever they can. Look what you see, the commercials for Amazon now with the pharmaceuticals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And car dealerships now. I saw Hyundai on there. You could buy you could purchase your car on Amazon now. Go pick it up at the dealership.
Well, why not? You can do it at Costco's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
you don't even have to go. Now you can sit at home and do it on Amazon. You don't even have to go to Costco.
Yeah, someone told me that their prices on tires are really good, but they won't sell you a car with run flats unless you have a spare tire.
Huh.
I don't know.
That's the whole object of run flats, right?
Yep.
I mean,
yeah, but they only last like 50 miles. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a glorified donut, really. I mean, it's enough to get you out of danger, so you're not sitting along fucking I-81 out there with trucks rolling by you.
I wonder if I can pull out a can of Fix-A-Flat and say, "Here's my spare right here."
Man, that stuff's violent. I once knew a mechanic who had an open
nasty.
He once had a cut on his hand, and he was changing the tire because somebody brought it in, and that the residue stays in the tire. and it got in his cut, and his hands, it blew up like twice the size. Like, oh my God. Like, you just wanted to cut his hand to release the pressure. It was disgusting. But yeah, that stuff is nasty. I guess that green stuff's better, that slime.
That modern cars, they got the sensors in there. And you put anything in there, that's going to destroy the sensors.
Yeah. Right. Well, a lot of the new cars, instead of giving you a spare, they were giving you like a little kit with that slime and a little mini air compressor, because it was cheaper than a steel rim and a donut in a rubber tire.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they still do that, but all I know is my van and my truck has a full size spare tire. That's the first thing I look for.
Yeah, I think my SUV has one.
Now, when you get your tires rotated, do you have them put that on every now and then, or you just keep that new?
I keep it new.
I keep it new, but I have them always. I tell them, when you rotate the tires, can you just check the air pressure and top it off? Because last thing I want to do is get a flat tire and put that thing on and it's fucking flat.
I don't think I've ever checked that.
Yeah, I don't know if they do or not, but it's was one of the things I was always taught is that, hey, when you take your car or truck into inspection or tire rotation, just have them check the spare tire air. That's one of my biggest fears. Is especially in springtime when there's like 3 or 4 big community yard sales. There's a lot of yard sales that day, and you wake up and 20 minutes into hitting the road, you get a flat tire. Like, oh, fuck. Or a car breakdown. Anything car trouble.
Hey, I always tell my wife, I'm like, you got magnets in your tires, because she picks up nails everywhere. Nails, screws, whatever. And every time she drives my truck, she always does something to it. My car's running perfect. She had to borrow it. And then 2 hours later, I say, honey, the car's dead. I'm like, what? She goes, the battery is bad. I'm like, what did you do? Did you leave the lights on? She said, no.
Or she'll leave you with like very little gas.
Oh, no, she's famous for that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got a 36-gallon tank on that thing, and I fill it up. It's $100 and some, and I give it to her. I'm like, it's full. I said, return it full. She drives all over the place for 2 days straight because her car's in the shop or for whatever reason, and I get it back, and the light's on. I'm like, for me, an eighth of a tank is empty because I have 160,000 miles. You know how much crud is in the bottom of that tank?
Oh,
you run it empty, all that crap's going to get picked up in the fuel injector.
Next you know, you'll need a fuel pump.
Oh yeah, I know. I yell at her all the time. I said, "You fill my tank."
Yeah, that's one of my biggest fears is getting car like on a good Saturday or morning, because I mean it just ruins your whole day.
Oh yeah,
I mean you could be missing out on thousands of dollars you miss out on. What's your biggest fear of yard selling, Joe?
I got none. I got no fears. I got no worries. I got nothing.
Oh, the retired life. Just kick back, swiveling in that chair.
Oh yeah. I haven't sold nothing. I don't have nothing to sell. I ain't worried about it. I went over to
sell. I literally have thousands of items.
Go over to Ron's house.
I can skip auctions for probably the rest of this year and still have enough stuff.
You need to go over there and cherry pick stuff out of Ron's.
I just yeah. I mean, I if I had a place to go cherry pick, I would, but I'm not overpaying for shit. I don't need it that bad.
I was waiting. That guy never got back to me about that model collection. I don't know why he didn't call me back. Because he's not going to find an auction house that's going to sell the stuff one at a time for him like you wanted.
Oh, they all will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My God, that's all they do now is put them on one piece at a time. People, just yeah.
Or one that famous
that stuff.
We touched on last week, that famous choice.
Well,
run the choice. You get that idiot who doesn't know what the hell that means.
I think I'm contemplating, if I do come across big lots of stuff and I buy it, I'm going to take it to the auction houses from now on and just sell it there. Give me a check. Give me a check. It's all. I
Tax
mean,
free.
it's yeah. I mean,
As long as you
it's
cash the checks, don't deposit
the
them.
the prices that they're getting for the stuff,
Oh
and
yeah.
I don't have to do any work. Huh.
Especially during the winter.
Yeah, during the winter
Yeah.
time, you could really rack up some
Yeah.
money there.
I mean, I got that one in effort. He's just getting crazy prices, just stupid prices for stuff.
There was always that big auction down there. Remember that toy? Was it toy? Was it Harry's?
Harry's he's back and forth. He'll have them online, and then he'll have them on site sometimes too. He goes back and forth yet.
Jeez. Yeah, God, I miss the old days of auctions. Made for some long days, but you could really get some good stuff.
The one in Reading. What is it? Penny Packer, Penny, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I see them advertised all the time.
Panabaker, or whatever. They go back and forth too. They get good stuff. They'll put it online anymore. Because I used to like to go down to the fire hall when they'd have a good one there, Googlersville or whatever, outside of Reading.
Cordier used to do that. He used to have his specialty sales and his quarterly sales, and anything he thought was worth more than 200, he'd put online. But now, they're all online.
Yeah.
Bees nuts. Bees nuts has joined the comments.
Is that a new guest? Bees nuts. All
Bees
right.
nuts, not these nuts. Bees nuts. And the little logo, it looks like I can't see. It looks like the Honey Nut Cheerio guy, whatever the hell his name is. But yeah, so we're half hour in. I didn't write nothing down. I don't know if I have 5 of them. I want to touch on New Year's reseller resolutions. What are you going to do better this year in reselling, or try? These resolutions are easier to keep than fucking personal ones, that's for sure. Try to lose weight, and 3 days in, next thing you know, the damn Oreo package comes in the house. Like, really? We need to get fucking not even the regular Oreos, the damn massive
double
stuffed
stuffs.
ones.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, these are called most.
Oh,
the most stuff, or oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just got cookies and cream cheesecake. Casino Saturday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, good. I got 5 salads and I had like $6 left over from the money they gave me, and I'm like, give me 2 pieces of cheesecake.
I'm starved. I mean, lunches have gotten lighter. That the biggest thing is I haven't eaten after 7:00. So that's what you got to knock out.
Yeah, that's my problem. I snack.
Yeah, I mean, I came up last night and knocked a couple videos out, and some social media stuff, some stuff from our vacation, and then I didn't do really anything eBay related. Pack some stuff up, but I'm working on that. Is this week's job? I got 3 boxes and a tote. I need to get out of the office, listed and out of the office. That is my goal.
Well, just give it to Hippie. He's got nothing to the list.
There's a couple.
I don't want to break my New Year's resolution. Not worry about having anything to sell on eBay.
So is that your first resolution there, Joe?
Yeah,
not having to worry.
Not worrying about it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about breaking that one.
That nice retired life.
Ain't worried about it. If I have it, I have it. If I don't, but my buddy, he texted me the other day. I've been working on trying to get a train collection for years. Somebody that used to work with us at the post office, he had passed away. It's been a couple of years now, and his wife was looking to get rid of the stuff, and he sent me pictures. It's I think it's all HO scale stuff, but it's some newer stuff too. It's digital and stuff. So, and I said, there's engines that are worth $150 a piece. He paid like probably $250, $300 for them when he bought them, but you could resell them for $1.50. He said, well, is that price right? And I said, that's probably what he paid for it. Paid too much. But I said, I could still make money off of them, depending on what she sells it for. I said, if she's ready to get rid of the stuff, let me know. And I'll come in and give her cash. I'll buy the whole thing. I don't care. Just to get it out of there when she's ready to get rid of it. But haven't heard nothing yet. I just texted him. He texted me the other day when we were down in Jersey. And I said, hey, how's that train collection? He said, I haven't been over there in a while. I'll get over there and find out. He said, but I'm not going to get anything. I said, well, sure you do. You get a finder's fee. I said,
Yeah.
you'll get something out of it. Oh, okay. So.
What's your resolution there, Ron? One of them, if you have multiple.
I got 9. I wrote down. You want all of them?
Oh, give me one.
I can probably eliminate a couple. I use listing software. It's called 6-Bit. I used to use Turbo Lister, which was an eBay app. So 6-Bit was the closest thing. I switched over to them probably around 2020. But every year I like to rethink my original listing template. And I just make subtle changes from year to year. I mean, I used to have in there free local pickup on all items. Well, that's been removed.
Yeah.
I have in there about checking my feedback. I've removed that. I forget. I removed the counter at the bottom. Just trying to streamline things. But my biggest thing, I need to, my dead stock is really bad.
I know a guy, he's sitting actually on the bottom of the screen there who can help you out with that.
Oh, yeah.
Your table back there looks pretty empty.
It's staying empty. Shelves are empty. In fact, I'm using the shelves for storage for personal stuff now. That's good. Got cans of spray paint on there, and I do have a couple things on there. I got a switch. I got to get a charger from you sometime. Test this thing. I haven't been able to test it yet.
Oh, what is that? Is that the Wii or the Wii U?
The Wii. Yeah, it's a Wii U. Yeah, I got a Wii U here. I got to test that sometime.
I got one in the basement. I didn't even list it.
I have a regular switch.
What's that?
I have a regular switch.
Do they use the same cord as the Wii use?
I do not know.
Looks like it's a 1, 2. It's a 5-pin. It's a 5-pin, probably about an inch and a half wide cable would go into it. Looks like.
Yeah, I gotta find it. It's in the box. It hasn't been touched in many, many years.
Man, I paid next to nothing for this thing. I got that, and
that's what I did.
I got a PlayStation. I don't even know what it is. A 3? I think it's a PS3.
Get that shit online.
Yeah. Well, I don't have cords for it. I paid $1 for all of it.
So you're waiting for spring yard sale season to come around and start looking through cords, huh?
Yeah. And then
go on Marketplace. Marketplace, you probably find a cord for $1 or $2.
You
don't have shit into it.
How about a switch charging unit? I don't have any cords for that either. It's a cradle or something that the switch goes into.
Yeah, you hold on to that. I got to check with Patrick. I think we were having issues with ours.
Oh, okay.
And we weren't sure if it was the docking station or the wires going into it.
Oh, okay. Well,
so we'll have to check on that. Yeah, I got a Wii U in the basement. That's maybe this week that will come up and get online. Probably my biggest resolution I really want to focus on is staying focused second half of the year. Just on the business end of it. I mean, I spent when we came home from the cruise, I had a stack of receipts. I shit you not. It had to be 70 receipts. I just had to enter them into the computer. Like, man, I should just be doing that all along. Just stupid stuff like that.
Oh, I wait until tax season.
Oh.
I do mine once a year. Do it all at once.
Do that. I'm not saying I should do it every time I get gas or anything. But I mean, just, when he gets 5 or 10, maybe enter him up and stuff like that. I slacked on that. I slacked on listing. That's why I have a good little surplus of stuff I got to get on here for this winter. But just staying focused second half of it was all second half of the year. It was from it gets so damn hot. You get tired. Screw that. I just want to come home and get a shower and sit in the air conditioner and not have to come up here to the office and work. But that would probably be the big thing is stay focused second half of the year. I'm focused now. I make up for it. Usually January, February, March, I get focused. And then, of course, the yard sale season starts there late April and May. And you're right into the thick of things. But
God, I'll be here before you know it. We're already halfway done with January.
Oh, I know. Shit, it's January 13th. Next, Allentown, Joe, and they start 1 year. Not last year, though.
What's that?
I went out once.
Oh,
Allentown.
oh, yeah. Yeah, I only went out once with you.
And I think I only went out twice total.
Yeah, did you go out one time without me? I think once. Yeah.
But we do got to hit that neighborhood again this year. Way up there we went to and worked our way down. That was a good day.
Which one? Up towards Jim Thorpe? Up northeast?
Worked our way down. Whatever the hell that name of that town
where
was.
I got the spin, the wheel.
Oh yeah, the gambling wheel.
Yeah. That's a nice
we
piece.
did really good up there.
That's still sitting in on the hutch.
And and that was early too. I mean, that was probably the first yard sales of the season we went to.
Yeah.
Weather could have been iffy. What's that, Ron?
Friday, I tried to hit one close to my house. It was only like 3 miles away. And I swung by there on the way back from seeing my mom at the home. And the guy goes, I'll be here after 11 o'clock. And he advertised a vintage stereo. He tried to send me pictures, but he said, I sent you 2 emails with 4 pictures each. And I got 1 email with 1 picture. So I went by there. It wasn't too far away. No one answered at the door. And the guy goes, oh, I had to go out and get something. I'm back home now. I saw your footprints in the snow. I'm like, well, I'll try and get there tomorrow. I'm like, I never win. I had that auction rentals.
Some old guy from California bought one of them gauges from me. I think I have 3 left.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They're the big money ones. I feel like they're like $300 or $400. I have them listed for, but one guy bought one, $75 or something like that. He goes, "Do you have any more?" Yeah, I have 3 more. Just look at my store. I mean, you'll see them. I can't find them. He says, "Shit." So I sent him links. Yeah, I sent him links in the eBay messaging. They're not clickable links, so the guy would have had to copy and paste it into his browser. Doesn't know how to do it. So now, luckily now, when you sell something on eBay and you can go into the view order details, their phone number's there. So I called him. Yeah, I called him yesterday. He answers. Oh yeah, I'm interested. I said, do you have a cell phone? I'll text you the link and everything. It will take you right to the eBay listing. Oh yeah, and he gives me the number. I was like, all right. Text him the links. I see the picture, but I don't see your eBay listing or the price. Like, dude, you have to touch it with your finger. Your phone will take you right into eBay. If you don't have the app, don't worry. It will take you right to the website and into whatever browser you're using. And I'm thinking, he goes, these old eyes in technology. I was like, oh, this guy has to be about 85 years old. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Next resolution there, Ron?
I need to work on my backlog of items.
We've been hearing this every week now.
My problem is that I can really pound out the listings like 6 days. And then I finally get to the point where I'm exhausted with listings. I got to get out of the house. And then when I go to an auction, I just don't go for 1 or 2 items. I'm there bidding on anything that I want to resell. So I may buy 100, 200 items sometimes. Now all of a sudden I'm backed up again.
Yeah.
I literally
the
have
hell
no
you
room in my spare garage right now.
In your head, you're like, hell, I just listed 700 items. Now let's just pick up another 1,000. There's an empty void I could fit more shit in.
So no wonder I'm behind. I got, look at this. These boxes there in the corner. Okay.
Oh,
there's probably 200 to 300 items in each of those boxes. Okay. I always call that my winter supply. It's full of things like pocket knives, Red Line Hot Wheels, Matchbox, watches, tools, antique tins, Halloween, anything small that I don't feel like wanting to have to list because the stuff gets lost in my boxes easily, and I put those in special boxes. And it's just that stuff, besides the stuff that's in the flats on top, those boxes have been sealed for at least 4 or 5 years. They came from my old house that I still haven't touched from back then. That's how old this stuff is.
Why don't you sell me a mystery box? What would be a price on a mystery box?
Oh God. For you $500, you can probably make 2,000-3,000.
off one of those.
Oh yeah. I used to, like, every year I would put stuff on, and I had it so long, I'm like, hell, I'm just gonna run everything auction style. Started at $9.99. And 2 years I got a $1,500 Zippo, and then the following year I got a $800 Canadian bill, which I found inside a book. So when you get books, old books, always flip through them.
Oh yeah, all Bibles, especially.
Yeah, that dollar bill, I couldn't figure it out because I thought it was only worth $20-$30, and someone offered me like $800 to do a buy it now. I'm like, sure.
I wanted to text Shorty quick, see if he responds. How'd you make out on that coin? Did he tell you about that coin at Joe's party?
No.
He came up to me and goes, "Hey, you think I'm getting ripped off?" Like, what are you talking about? I'm not a coin guy. I have no idea what to tell him. Yeah, it's this coin. It's like $23, $30. He goes, it's a $300 coin. It's something, with the stamped. He says it's not stamped like that, so I know that's the good one. And all the pictures show it not being stamped. So he was all happy, but he was nervous because he just bought it that morning. I think I'm getting scammed. I was like, dude, you have the eBay buyer protection. If it's not as described, you get your money back. And the guy may not even want it back, so you actually may come up 25 cents or $1, whatever it was. So streamlining your process, working on your backlog. Here we go. Oh, no coin yet. I might have to get some help from you.
Did he bought it on eBay?
Yes. He came up to, I don't know what he was. He came up to the table with, "Hey, I think we were scammed on this coin by this eBay buyer or this eBay seller." Oh, Jesus. No coin yet. Well, your party was last Sunday, right? So it's been 8 days.
Yeah, 8 days. It's been a week. Yeah, you should have had it by now.
Jesus. I was like, that guy probably realized what he had and canceled that order. It's probably what happened. Back to me on the resolutions. I will probably try to. There's 2 I have left. Probably try to keep up with the social media stuff. I mean, I've gotten business from it. I've had buyers buy stuff from me who follow the social media stuff. So it's a give or take. Maybe increase that or put a little bit more effort into that. Put more effort into that. And I mean, I have videos. I just have to edit them, which is what I do during the winter time. I can knock a lot of that crap out during the winter time. And with the new stuff on my phone, so what I've been doing is recording my stuff what I sell before I pack it up, and I just do that on my phone, and then I when we're still at work, I'll mix that into a video and then stop that up on YouTube and stuff like that. So the goal there is to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. Close 805, I think. But yeah, put a little more effort into that. One more, Ron? You got one more resolution?
Sure. Plan on more in-person auctions versus online auctions to source inventory.
That's what I was thinking. If I had another one, that's what since I have time now,
summertime.
I'm gonna try and find some in-person ones. If you find anything decent, let me know, Ron.
Okay.
Let me know, Joe. I'm always up for a road trip in the summer.
Well, that's the problem anymore. You could go to them, but you got to go north. I mean, you got to ride an hour or so because Earl, he's still I see him on Saturdays and he's still going to online or in-person ones. They're not online, and he's not making much off the gold because he works together with other guys, but and they got to split it 3 or 4 ways. But I see him over here at the track at the rate playing the horses, and he'll have a bag of gold, but paid $3,000, he might get $3,200 for it.
Yeah. Them guys.
I said, you know what? Yeah, you can have that. I'll take my couple pieces of gold or silver here and there that I get for next to nothing, during the summer. But
I'll never forget that day. I will never forget that day at Courtier Auctions when you walked up to him, and I bought that flatware set, that stainless steel flatware set for like $25. Yeah, he spent over $2,000 or something on that sterling set. Yeah, I'll make $75 to $100 on it. Shit. I was like, dude, after the fees on the stainless steel thing, I'm gonna make $600.
Yeah, and that's on a Saturday. So you better hope by Monday the fucking market doesn't drop on sterling.
Yeah, the sterling market crashes on Monday and you can't get to the damn scrapper in time. Yeah, online auctions. I would love to go to some more online auctions. Maybe I'll have to look them up, Joe.
On site.
Yeah, I'm sorry. On site. Not online, on site.
You could do plenty of onlines.
Hey, you find a good one up north, you just stay in a shitty motel like we did for the 100-mile yard sale. I mean, really, all you got to do is factor in $60 for the room.
Yeah.
I mean, that was this year, Ron. This year, you got to go. You and Kurt. We'll stay at that same shitty motel. The budget or something like that, whatever it was called. The budget motel.
Oh yeah.
Not the one next to it, because that's what that lady said on that 100-mile yard sale Facebook site. Somebody tried to enter the room in the middle of the night. Yeah, we won't stay at that one.
Double booked the room.
Hell, even the Red Roof Inn was sketchy, but at least the Red Roof Inn had that bar attached to it, or restaurant, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Them guys were out there drinking all night in the parking lot before the storm rolled in.
Well, that and the guys out there sharpening their machetes. Jesus.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
We're sitting there drinking our beers, and guy comes out and he's out there sharpening his machete, getting ready for work the next day.
Yeah, some pesticide guy. They must be spraying power lines or gas drilling sites. It's keeping the vegetation down. He's out there just sharpening up his machete.
Got the stone out and he's running the machete across the stone. I just look at Jeff. I said, what the hell?
This could go either really good or really bad. Well, we walked into that room this year and you looked out the back window. It's like, hey, look, the fitness center's out there that had the treadmill. Or not the treadmill, the trampoline.
Trampoline, yeah. Fitness center was open.
I have two great ideas for YouTube channels, and I might try to start another one this year on something around the community, interviewing people. But my buddy at work says this kind of like that Dan guy from Baltimore. He said he would pay for me to stay at the end of the Dove and just go to the end of the Dove and just film the whole thing. And go around to the shitty motels and just film how dirty they are and stuff like that.
That place is so run down and disgusting looking.
Oh, it
is.
I've been there. I haven't been there in years. I've only ever stayed there once.
Somebody went to the one in the Poconos.
Probably 15 years ago for a honeymoon or something like that. Anniversary, who knows?
Yeah, did you ever see the one in the Poconos? The one that had the champagne glasses for a tub? It's closed. There's still somebody went on YouTube and they go around and they went to that. It's abandoned up there, and one of the champagne glasses. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah. That's the one. But they were filming. They had hidden cameras. They were filming the honeymooners. That was a long time ago. Because I think it was my aunt and uncle years ago. They went there for their honeymoon, and it's like, and then this came out. It's like, oh shit.
Well, that's what I told Brian. It's like, why would I go to the end of the Dove to film it, to make a review on it? Because we're doing is sitting there filming each other. I'm filming the room, and they're probably filming me. That's mirrors all over the shit.
Today's technology, you can easily put up little cameras in places.
Oh, I know. That's why Sarah's always afraid to stay in Airbnbs. I don't care. But so 10 more on site auctions. My last resolution would probably be strive to look harder for some more smalls to sell, like easy pack smalls, stuff you throw in a bubble mailer and go, whether it be jewelry or what, just because they increase your listings fast. They get you a lot of listings, and they're easy to list. It takes 30 seconds to list, 30 seconds to pack. I mean, they're not big items. I mean, they're $8, $10, $12 items, but like all those damn Harley Davidson jewelry or patches. Patches. Oh, there you go. Not a big button guy, but I do have some button. There's a Bill and Hillary button. I thought they would have went, but
let me tell you, they had a bunch of political buttons at the auction on Saturday at Rental, and that stuff is crazy money.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of stuff. It brings more at auction than it does online.
Yeah.
I mean, that's stuff. Was it old timers? Was it old timers buying it?
To be honest, it came up after the watches, and after the watches were done, I was done. I had no more bids. I didn't want the political stuff because it's just such a long sale. So I was loading up my stuff. I wasn't paying attention. But at that point, though, there might have been 5 or 6 people left there in the audience.
Well, that was online and on site, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was 25% plus 3% online. So 28%. And then buyers have to pay sales tax and shipping if they're not local. Whereas in person, it was a flat fee of 20%, and you could pay it by check to save 3% for credit card. Yeah. So I figured, okay, I had $10,000 in bids. I can save almost $1,000 by bidding in person. So that's why I went down in person after shoveling the snow.
Yeah.
Yes, that's mine. Just buying more smalls that are easy to ship. Either in the padded envelopes, or I love that damn. This is my favorite box in the world. The 776.
Oh yeah,
I love those cubes.
Little square boxes. Yep. Yeah,
love them.
Well, it doesn't matter how you ship it. I just had a guy just now I was dealing with. Wait for him to get back to me. He goes, I don't understand. I guess he spelled how wrong. You sent me an item listed as perfect when the scissors are broken off. I want my money back. You shipped out a broken item. There's no way to arrive damaged in shipping. I'm like, look at the pictures. It wasn't broken. You think I broke it and then sent it to you?
Oh
no. The time I went to reply, he already opened up a case. So I just refunded his money.
I'm fighting a negative feedback.
I'll do an insurance claim on him.
Yeah, I'm actually fighting a negative feedback here this week. I misrepresented it, but I offered the guy to return it, but he got a great deal.
What was that you were breaking up?
Sorry, I had my watch was going off. That probably interfered. A negative feedback this week, and I misrepresented it. I didn't read the title correctly. I listed Fiesta where it's the pyramid tripod candle holders. Well, it was only one holder. He said, "Where's the second holder?" It says it's plural holders. I'm like, my mistake, dude. Send it back. I'll eat the cost. No, I don't want to send it back. I said, yeah, because you got a hell of a deal. You got it for $15. They normally sell for $30. So that one's under revision right now. That will probably get taken off, since I did offer him a return.
well, yeah. I mean, it's just what, he didn't look at the pictures.
Yeah,
the pictures show one.
Oh, he read the title.
Yeah, he read the title.
I don't know if he
saw the first picture.
Are you working with him to remove it, or are you trying to get eBay to remove it?
I requested it from him, and if he doesn't revise it, then I'll just go to eBay because, hey, I did what I could. I offered.
Did he say that? Yeah, I'll go ahead and refund. Yeah. Did you tell him? I'm sorry. Did he admit to saying, yeah, I'll go ahead and change the feedback for you?
No, I said, hey, buddy, I'll give you a refund. I mean, I'll give you a refund. You send it back because I'll eat it. I got it for 50 cents. I was like, I'll still make a little bit of money on it. And he says, no, I'm not going to return it. Well,
then,
don't write me a negative review.
Yeah. What's the issue then?
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm fighting. But when I looked at that, when I discovered that negative feedback, I was like, oh, there's now a button I never noticed. Show only feedback with photos. Have you done this? The people who give you feedback, but they include a picture of it. I mean, a lot of them mine are all positive, I believe. The people actually take the time to send you a picture, but it's usually at Joe. What did we talk about before? Train guys, model guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The first one that popped up was what the hell was it? Oh, it was a train book. It was one of them books I got down in Lancaster. And he opens the book and he has his finger pointing there. It looks like fingernail indents. The pages aren't ripped. The majority of the front half of the book's pages have small fingernail-sized indentations. They are very hard to see. Overall, the book appears to be in great condition with no visible markings and no tears. It is fair for the price that I paid. Okay, guys. Who takes the time to send a picture?
I know. I was just looking. I got, out of the first 200, I think I got one with a picture attached to it. Yeah, just one.
Like, there's a Nintendo Switch Zelda game. Sold it for $35. Somebody actually sends a picture on the feedback and says, excellent. Just the way I was expected. Excellent. Just the way I was expected. Fast delivery. A+++. Like, dude, you could have just typed that in. Why would you take a picture? I could see if you're sending a picture because something's messed up or broke or something like that, but there's some weird people out there, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't even.
Just like I know this guy. I don't think he's going to leave me a negative, but he got his money back already. I'm sure he's going to take a drop of super glue and glue the pair of scissors right back on this Mickey's hand. Do
you guys leave?
I broke it and send it out that way.
Do you guys leave reviews on anything else you buy, like on other sites besides like eBay, Amazon?
I don't.
Amazon especially.
Yeah. No.
I don't take the time.
Unless it's really junk or something. That's horrible. I'll warn people, let them know. But Other than that,
I'm contemplating. I ordered shipping labels, and it was just I got 3,000 of them, and they were supposed to be a single stack. The guy sent me double stack, and he's getting them for free from UPS because you can see it says UPS right on them. You know, if you ship stuff, you know, you can order it. You get approved that to get free supplies from UPS or like FedEx. They'll send as many as you want. So he's getting them for free from UPS, and then reselling them. So I requested a refund, a return, and I want the item that was advertised and pictured. So we'll see what comes in the mail. You know, but for $26, you know, he had to pay the return shipping at UPS, which is probably another $15, $20.
Yeah,
he's not making money, and I may have to return it again. We'll see what he sends.
I normally don't write reviews. The only time I will if it's something pricey or like sometimes electronics. Sometimes I'll write a review on electronic, but it's usually a generic review. Unless I will be quick to write a shitty review if I get something and it doesn't work right or something like that. But positive reviews, unless it's something high price or something. But I don't usually buy anything high price off Amazon, so I don't buy anything high price to begin with. El cheapo. I do splurge. I shouldn't say that, but I don't do it because I look at the thing like, oh, Amazon. There's like 40,000 reviews on something. Like, people are actually going to read my fucking review. There's 40 other thousand fucking reviews.
Yes. Okay. A little comic here. I'm looking at your negative. He made the same mistake.
I didn't even. I just discovered it last night.
Yeah, not as described. Intentional use of deceptive language in description of items. He only received an item, so he did the same mistake as you, but putting an S on it.
Yeah. He pluralized it too.
Yeah, see how easy it is.
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't catch that when I wrote the request revision, Ron. Yeah, maybe I should have thrown that in the request revision, and I already did. I can't request another one. Yeah, yeah, especially when you buy that something or you're looking at something that has 40,000 5-star reviews. Like,
yeah,
like I'm not looking at it.
You might want to check them out because that sounds like it might be fake anyway. Then
let them be fake. But like, if I go to buy something off of eBay, just to say, let me find Ron's here. I'm going to buy something off Ron, and
sort by high price.
Yeah. Go to your store, and you got 100% feedback, but even if you didn't, even if you had 97% feedback, but it also says 97,000 items sold, that 3%'s not going to bother me. I'm like, Jesus, the guy sold 97,000 items. What's 3%?
Yeah, it's only when you have a big history of a whole bunch. But I will tell you that from my experience, when you get a negative or a neutral, and that sort of breeds negative and neutral feedbacks, because now all of a sudden someone else gets an item and they go, well, I wasn't going to leave any feedback, but I'm seeing I'm not the only one that was upset with the item.
Yeah, you're right.
So unfortunately, when you get something like that, it does breed more. So I try and get it removed as soon as possible and address the problem.
I am more likely to write a review on an experience rather than like an item, like something I buy. Like I did a review for the cruise. Hotel rooms I'll review in a heartbeat, especially if they're disgusting. But
yeah, they don't even look. Don't even if you got a hold. I got a hold of Chipotle 2 weeks ago. I stopped at our Chipotle out here by Colonial Park.
Oh yeah.
Twice now I've gone in there. One time I went in there, it was exact change only, or use a card. I said, what? Last time I stopped in, went down to Costco. This was a week after Christmas. Stopped in, parking lot's full. There's people inside sitting everywhere, but nobody's eating. They're just sitting around. It's like I go up to the door and I look on the door, online ordering only. What? I walk inside and I'm looking around and I said, well, I'm trying to open my app because I don't use the app. I just use it to collect the points or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I said to the lady, I said, online ordering only. She said, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to cancel mine. I said, how long you been here? She said, 25 minutes. I said, oh, this is bullshit. I said, why don't you shut the online ordering down and serve the people that walked in? I just drove 25 minutes to get Chipotle, and now I'm done. So I wrote corporate. I haven't heard nothing from corporate. Nothing. They don't
back
care.
Back in the day, they used to send you coupons and stuff.
Nah, they don't even care.
Like if you actually wrote a company, they would send you coupons and stuff for your next visit.
Yeah, I told them. I said, this is the second time in a matter of months that I've gone in there and had problems with this particular place. And I got gift cards. I got 2 or 3 gift cards I'm trying to use up and spend from there. I'm gonna get a hold of corporate. Say, you know what? I want my money back on these gift cards. I'm done.
Wow.
I can't spend them.
I'm expecting a gift card in about 7 days, Joe.
I told you ain't getting that. I'm about ready to go get something with it.
Well, only if it's a surprise party.
Yeah. Speaking of that Chipotle, quick, when I go out in DoorDash and what the hell? I pick up orders there all the time. It's the best spot I found in Harrisburg.
You go to that one or Union Deposit?
That one, because if you could pull in there and you could sit right there if it's not busy, right. If you're waiting for an order.
Yeah.
That Chipotle and that is it. I don't oodles and more noodles.
Yeah, oodles and noodles or something. Yeah, noodles and more or something. I don't know.
I picked up from that. What the hell is it?
It's a noodle. Yeah, I mean it's like it's not Chinese, but it's it's almost like ramen noodles and stuff like that. It's just it's soups, noodle soups.
Well, no, they have mac and cheese and spaghetti.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. We've only eaten there once or twice. Don't look
very big because I see them packing the bag up, and I'm thinking, and I look at the price, I'm thinking that shit ain't gonna fill me up.
Yeah, I mean it's been there for years now, though.
Yeah, but that's the best place to sit. If you finish an order and they don't give you another one, you shoot right there because they'll tag team. Because you'll usually get a Chipotle and a noodles order.
Yeah.
Going to 2 different spots, and they're always right around the corner. Like everything delivered back there behind. I don't even know the name of the neighborhood, but back there behind.
Back behind Hoffman.
Hoffman Ford.
Yeah.
It all goes there for like $12, $13 for 2 orders, and again, dude, it's like 3 miles total. It's like I'll do that. You do those 3 of those an hour. It's like, holy shit, you just made $50 an hour. And spent the most minimal gas too. I mean, sort of you drove the house. But that is all I had today. Any other resolutions you care to share there, Ron?
Work smarter. I want to start listing items at certain price points. Unless it's something that I have multiple items, it's cheap. It's easy and cheap to list. I mean, I've been doing fur coats today. You would think clothes are easy to do, but first of all, coats are a pain in the ass to picture.
Any clothes.
And these are trench coats. These are all like fur or fake fur trench coats and stuff. They don't exactly fit on my mannequin too well. You can't just hang them on the wall.
Well, when the wife's not busy, have her model them for you.
Yeah, just have her put it on.
Yeah, she'll be like, "No way!" But there's some selling platforms that you have to picture the items on people.
Oh, really?
I was looking at where the best place to sell these at. But yeah, I've gotten 50 today. And
don't use that one Justin's using.
Don't use Poshmark. Holy shit! I put 40 pairs of jeans on there, and I sold 2 pair, and they are nicely priced. Maybe I had the wrong size. I don't know. Maybe nobody wears a size 10. I don't.
Yeah. At least you won't get a 10.99 from them.
Yeah. Hell, they still might. You never know with these people.
Yeah.
Have to claim $26, $34, whatever it was. Yeah, clothes are a pain. I'd like to sell more, but boy, I mean, you gotta spend the time looking for the shit. I mean, I'll buy name brand, but just to buy regular clothes is.
Yeah, that's why I got probably at least 10 boxes full of vintage clothes. But all the stuff came from that at the house. But I'm not worried about the vintage stuff because it will stay vintage.
Phone call. I don't know what. Sarah had a meeting today. Maybe she's just on her way home. Here's the happen. She had a 3:30 meeting at work, and she said, "I'll be late tonight." So she's probably on her way home now. Patrick's probably sitting downstairs. He's hungry and wants dinner, but instead of coming up and tell me, he will text Sarah, and then Sarah called me and rang me. I was like, "Have the boy just come upstairs and tell me."
He knows it's more efficient to get a hold of mom. Mom,
he knows.
Dad out. Tell him I'm hungry.
Let's see. Sweet Peas Attic comment. My resolutions are first to move my death pile from the spare room of my house to the storage shed I bought. Make sure you use mothballs or some sort of rodent repellent if you take them outside to a shed. And his second is to be at 800 to 1,000 listings by Q4 of next year. I would like to get up to 1,000, but boy, I'm telling you, once I hit that 600 listings, man, I'm packing shit every day. It's good. The money's great, and it's easy stuff, but can't keep up. I don't know how the hell you do it.
It'd be hard for you because you got a full-time job.
Yeah. You do it full-time eBay, so I guess you could do it, but come home from work and pack 6, 7, 8 things up a day. It's like shit. A week goes by, like I need to get 60 more things on there to replenish what I lost. But it all at the end of the day, it all pays off when you see that checking account growing or that bank account growing.
Yeah.
Any more? You want to round us out with your last one there, if you have it, Ron?
I thought about rearranging my basement here. But
that would take you a year.
1,000 things listed. Not really much I can do. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's a tough one there.
I've got stuff because I had too much room. Everything's spaced out real good. I don't have a big situation where I need more space. I just if I would get more space, it'd just be for me to buy more stuff and store. And I shouldn't be doing that. I got to be selling the stuff that I have already.
I didn't think your basement was bad. I mean, it was organized. You could find stuff, no problem.
Oh yeah, I'm not losing stuff.
The only thing I would do would be outside your office there. I'd maybe put those in that back room for your yet to be listed stuff, and bring your yet to be listed stuff up. That way, every time I came down the steps, I'd see that pile. I'm like, oh, I got to list some shit. Because boy, if I stuck if I stuck it back in that room, it'd never get listed.
Well, that's the problem. My back room is where all my stuff is. But right now, I have an extra garage that I don't have a car for, and it is packed. I mean, I'm talking, I can't even get to my other car. If I want to go to my other car, I have to go out the garage door, over and in the other garage door.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I'd do for you, and that would just be a personal preference for me, knowing that I got to get this shit on. I got to get it on. Because
I thought about moving my packing station right outside of my office, but
you have enough room to pack in your office.
No, that's enough. My office is full.
I had plenty of room. If I can do it in my rinky-dink office here, you could do it. I'm knocking shit over half the time.
I can rent you a couple spots on my shelves here. Got a little bit of room on my shelves. I'll rent it out to you.
Okay, I got some bikes. Will they fit on there?
Oh, no. It got to fit on the shelf.
I've already knocked this guy over 3 times since I had him. He's sitting on my desk. The deer head.
You can hang them on the wall with the other ones.
I know. I got one up there, one back there. It's got to get mounted at this week's. I'll put that. I'll mount that right underneath my my big trout, my Palomino trout I caught. I'll put that right there. It's a good spot for it. But if you notice, I start to hang shit off the antlers too. There's some fuzzy dice and a hat up there.
Well, yeah. Good place to put stuff and hang it.
The biggest thing, I mean, that'd be a resolution of mine. Let's clean up this damn office. Sarah would like that. I got that huge damn pineapple lamp I showed you guys before.
Which way is it set? Upside down?
Yeah, it's upright.
Pineapple.
It's upright.
No, you got to put it out front.
If I had a ledge, I'd put it in the window and light it up every night.
Well, you can hang it.
One of the things.
Hang it from the ceiling.
Oh no, she's 2-piece ceramic. It's already got chips and stuff. But I didn't even really want it, but it's. I mean, there's sentimental value there to me, but it just takes up room. Maybe I'll get it to the office or down to the basement this year or this week. It's a hideous looking thing, but it was my grandparents before they passed, and I got that at the auction. I had to pay for it at the auction.
Oh Jesus!
I was allowed to take a fishing rod, so I had to buy the pineapple lamp from the estate auction. Paid $50 for it.
Well, my dad sold his stuff. He wouldn't let me get anything. He gave stuff to my wife. I wanted the clock, and he wouldn't give it to me. And when it didn't sell, no, it sold at Cortier's, but it was the guy in California, and it was too big and delicate to ship. So the guy didn't buy it, and he relisted it. He goes, "Hey, if you still want that clock, it's going back up for sale again. You can bid on it." I'm like, "Good grief, get out of here!"
Yeah, I was in a hot bidding war with my uncle for that thing. What's responding here? All right, well, that's all I had this week. Anything else? Closing comments?
Nope.
I got nothing.
Got nothing.
It's supposed to get cold tonight, right? It's supposed to.
Yes.
Today was
19.
Nice
19 or something like that.
Oh.
And the wind's supposed to pick up. Probably feel like 10.
Sounds like a pretty easy day at work tomorrow. Sounds like we might be hanging around indoors.
Make sure you take a snack for everybody.
I said one of these days I'm going to stop by if Dunkin' Donuts and buy a couple dozen donuts and just put them there on the counter. I'll wait till weigh-in day.
No, you do it the day before.
Yeah, the day before. Let that sit down in there.
Or you do weigh-in day. Everyone will eat it after the weigh-in.
Or if we had a good snowstorm, I'd bring in like fried chicken, mashed potatoes, or pot pie. Need a good vat of pot pie.
Make you a batch of that sausage pot pie. That'll suck them in.
That's good, Joe. You need to make me a thing of that. That's good. That's with the Weaver's sausage, right?
Oh, yeah.
God, that's good stuff. All right, fellas. We will see everybody next week. Good luck to Andy on her surgery tomorrow, right?
No, next Tuesday.
Oh, next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. So if we do it next week, I'm good for Monday. Tuesday's out.
What's she getting done? The other knee?
The other knee, yeah. Yeah.
I'll be sure to include her in the prayers. My daughter needs heart surgery, so she's gonna. I don't know what's going on with that yet. Her micro valve is like at 95% non-working compatibility, so she needs open heart surgery.
Wow. How old is she?
She'll be in the hospital. 29.
Wow.
She wants to have kids, and they say if she gets pregnant now, it will kill her.
Was she having problems that they found it, or?
Well, she's known about it, but she finally got a different doctor that will actually listen to her, saying that I can tell it's bad and it's getting worse.
Right.
So they did it. They put her under, I think last week, and they went in down the throat with an ultrasound, not an ultrasound, device and put it right next to the heart while it's in her esophagus, so they can see it in more detail.
Yeah.
And they can see everything going in and out. So it's not just the microvalve, some other stuff. But she's hoping they replace it with like a pig or a cow instead of the motorized. But they say, because what she read online, the motorized one, even though it'll last a lot longer, you can't have kids. It's not enough for an additional person.
Wow.
You know, when she gets pregnant.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I'll be off for a while for that. I want to go down and be there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought Andy's was tomorrow, Joe. I thought Andy's was tomorrow. That's
no 21st.
All right.
So
my wife got good news. She's done with her immunotherapy. Everything was good on her CT. They did not do a PET scan like they were. So she'll continue to get CT scans for her lung cancer every 3 months and for a year, then 4 months for a year, and then every 6 months. And after 5 years, if there's no change, then she'll finally be ruled cancer-free.
Good.
She looked really good at Joe's party.
Yeah.
She looked really good.
Yeah, she's doing good. She's losing weight now. She's off the immunotherapy and drugs and stuff, and she's good. Hair's coming in nice.
Good.
I'm trying to lose weight, but that's just because I'm on Cheez-Its and cookies.
Tony, anyone who's got a basement out there, go out there and get your house checked and get an inspection for the radon.
Oh yeah.
That's what we're pretty sure her cancer is from.
Right.
We don't smoke.
Right.
Yeah, we had ours tested when we moved in, and we were one of the.
Yeah.
I don't think
I had to go out and get tested.
It's very local. I mean, nobody in our neighborhood really has it.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, there's certain areas that are high and bad. So I have an alarm in my office. It goes off once it hits 5, and it doesn't go off. But my old house, we had a mitigation system put in. So I was worried. Okay, I always worked in the basement, probably for the last 15 years.
Yep.
So I went out and I didn't get a CT, but I paid to get an X-ray, which would show any kind of abnormalities on the lungs. So everything for me was clear. Not sure how she got it, but it is what it is now.
My dad had lung cancer. He was a smoker, but he worked for years in a brickyard, the Mount Union brickyard. All that dust and shit and clay dust. I could only imagine.
And that dust and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, fellas. We will see you all on Monday.
Alrighty.
If anybody in the comments want to leave a tip or a thing for
okie dokie,
not a tip, a topic for next week's top 10, let us know. We're glad to do it. It could be anything. Until then, we shall see you next week.
All right. Later, fellas.
Later.